So it is very important that we understand what we are doing, and we understand what is meditation, how it is done, what are the various techniques, what are the benefits, how our mind functions, how our body functions, how our energy functions. So just sit with eyes closed for time being. You can remove your glasses if you want, and simply bring your attention. Always keep your eyes closed. When we meditate, try to keep your back straight. And simply become aware of this moment. What is happening in this moment? So we are not trying to go anywhere. Your eyes is closed, but you are awake as if your eyes are open. And notice what all things are happening in this moment. You might hear the sound of air condition. You might hear the sound of cars coming and going. You might hear the birds chirping. Just simply become aware of all the happenings in this moment. And also become aware of the observer who is observing this various sound. So there is a subject and there is an object, where the subject is having the objective experience of various sounds. Sound is being the object. We are not labeling any name or anything. We just simply investigating or simply observing. There is no commentary needed. Sound is just a sound. We are doing absolutely nothing. We are just being present to whatever is arising in this moment. In this case, it's sounds. Sound of various sort. Birds chirping, the cars are moving. Any sound you hear. But we are not going to label it. We are not going to have commentary about it. Simply observing the natural sound. Now take your attention to your body and see what kind of sensation your body is having. Some of you might feel that you are feeling hot, or some of you might feel that you are feeling cold. So now in this case, your body becomes the object and you are there as an observer, as a subject. So there is a body and there is you, which is observing all the sensation on the body. We will not name any sensation good or bad. We simply watch it. In every part of your body, something is happening. either air touching or the clothes are touching, or there is itchiness, or there is sweating. Thousands of different sensations is happening. You just become aware of it. We don't want to do anything. We don't want to change anything. Don't want to do with anything. We just want to become aware of the subject and object experience. Now take your focus to the silence. Now initially you took your focus to sounds. What I want you to do is now is become aware of the silence. So there is a vast area of silence in which the birds are chirping. So see what is the percentage of silence and what is the percentage of sound. There's an immense silence surrounding us. Whatever comes, let it come, whatever sound comes, whatever goes. Focus on the silence surrounding all those sounds. You will see that every sound is born out of silence, and when it disappears, what is left is just a silence. Alright, slowly open your eyes. So we just did some little trial. Now you explain me what happened. How are you feeling first of all?
Much more relaxed.
Okay. And
more relaxed, but I can feel parts of my body.
yep.
Yeah.
What else? What did you experience or what you are experiencing? Hmm? Yep. Yep. Body was moving. But was there a large reduction in thoughts?
Yes, that was the main thing.
Hmm?
We were not thinking about anything else. We were just thinking about
Yeah.
what happened.
So what does that tell you? What does that teach you? Hmm? What your investigation? What was your investigation? What you were investigating?
If you focus on what was happening around, like within us, then it will be like we will be more focused, or we feel better. We can control our mind if we just think about what happens within us.
Within us, yes. But when?
when we close eyes and we don't think about anything else, just feel our body.
And that sound is coming, like just focusing on that sound, then I can't think other things. Like
So where is those sound happening?
outside.
Around us only.
Around us. Yeah? Now which tense those sounds are happening? Past, future or present tense?
Present.
Present tense. So all the investigation you did was of present tense. And immediately when you did the investigation, what happened? That thought disappeared. So in another way, in another terms, at every time I focus my attention in the present moment, thought disappears. So these are the skills you are learning. Okay? So that's how you learn meditation. Now let's suppose if you developed a faculty, a skill to remain always present, do you need meditation?
No one can present all the time.
Sorry?
No one can present like all the time, right? We have thoughts sometimes. So I think meditation maybe help us to focus more.
How are you saying that no one can be?
I mean, like sometimes
Present.
stressful situation, then we keep thinking about that situation and things. We can't control our mind at that time.
When you're thinking that, where are you that time? Can you think anything in past?
In the past, yes.
Can you think anything in the past?
No. I mean, for example,
Even if you think about past, where you will think?
Feel present only.
Isn't it? So even if you think about past or future, when will you think? Is there anything you can do apart from present? See, this is we are learning. We are exploring, not learning. There is nothing you can learn. There is nothing I can give you which you don't have already. So you are already, you know everything already. There is nothing I can teach you. What I am doing is I am just helping you to take out the clouds. So your thoughts are like a cloud. The sun is shining, but when the cloud comes in between, what happens?
You can see the sunlight.
You can't see the sunlight, na? But does anything happens to sun?
It's still
Hmm?
there. It's still there.
So sometimes clouds are lighter, like a white cloud. Sometimes the clouds are dark cloud. So dark cloud means maybe problem with your body, pain, suffering on the higher degree. And white cloud maybe means just normal day-to-day unconsciousness.
Very stiff.
That's okay.
That's all.
Meditation has nothing to do how you sit and what you do. Okay. Just initially I tell people to sit like this.
Yeah.
So because you are closing eyes, you shouldn't doze off. Because when you doze off, what happens is when you are not present, then you won't get the benefits of it. Yeah. So now I am talking to you. Where are you? Yeah. So is it not meditation then? Yeah. So the second thing, meditation can be done with eyes open while talking.
Sorry to interrupt you. One of my
No.
patients told me.
Who?
One of my patients, she told me like I'm meditating now and I'm talking with you. I was like, how she's meditating when she's talking with me?
Patient, are you a doctor or something?
I'm physiotherapist.
Okay.
So now I understand why she's telling me like this.
Yeah.
Maybe she's more present and then she's telling me like
Yeah.
I'm more present here.
So I'm teaching you in a such a way that you can use any moment in your life and turn it into meditation. So whatever the concept, that's why I said it's easy to teach new people than people who already have a lot of concept. Because there is this, your egoic mind, which says, I have to do something to feel the peaceful or to feel the blissfulness. But the sun is always there. What can you do for sun to be sun? Can you do anything? Can cloud change the sun? Whether the dark cloud or whether the white cloud, can it change sun? Is the cloud permanent or the sun permanent? So the sun has to be worried about the clouds? Meditation is much more than that. Unfortunately, because of lack of understanding, people think they'll meditate and they'll become peaceful. There is nothing you can make you peaceful. Because the nature of you, who you are, is the peace. The only clouds are making the noise. What you are looking for, you are already that. It's just the thinking or this egoic mind or the conditioning of our brain telling us that you need to do something to achieve who you are. Now what can we do to change what we are? In just 2 minutes, I said, watch the sound, watch the sensation, watch the silence. Immediately the cloud disappeared and the sun came up. And immediately what was the experience of the sun? When I said, watch this, watch that, so I was pointing you towards various happening in the present moment. And as soon as you took your attention there, what happened is the thinking disappeared. And as soon as the thinking disappeared, you felt peace. Yes? So what is the nature of you then? Isn't it? Your own experience. I am a peaceful human being. The only disturbance in me is my thinking. So can there be any peace of mind? Mind cannot be peaceful. Peace is always there in the background. Because I am the peace, na? If I am alive, if I am there, that means peace is there. It's just that I am not able to experience it because my mind is making too much noise. So the meditation is done not to achieve peace, but to really know who you are. And once you know on experiential level, not theoretical level, experiential level, once you know who you are and you are able to abide into your true nature, The peace and bliss is your everyday happening. That's your essential nature. When you were children, when you were small, did you had any problem with peace? You did not even know that time what is mind and what is stress, because till that time your mind has not developed and you were abiding into your true nature, which is peace. Slowly as you grew, you learned various things and the mind is formed, and then continuously mind is a survival mechanism. So it's mind's job to analyze each and every moment and predict what is going to happen and tell you to take corrective action so that that doesn't happen. That's how the mind works, and body just follows. When this mind goes into hyper doing these things are related to survival. When they are balanced, then you don't have any problem. But what happens as you grow, the mind becomes weaker and it starts to go haywire. So now this mind starts to analyze something which does not need analysis. Imagine when you were in school or colleges, when you were growing up, there were only few decisions you needed to make, and they were long decision. Like you didn't have to go to your mind every day from morning to evening. But as your age grows, your mind becomes weaker. Now this continuously mind just does this. Look at the present moment, compare it with the past, project the future, project the next action in future, and tell you, oh, do this, even when it is not required. You got five senses. These all five senses are collecting data from your environment. Eyes is collecting the visual data, the ears are collecting audio data, skin is collecting the feeling data, and it's almost like a robot. It's almost like you have no control over it. You are going from here to there, 1,000 picture goes to your brain. Do you have any control over that? And which picture will trigger what into your memory lane or in your brain, you don't know. Do you have any control over that? This is understand what is happening in your head.
Yeah.
Why you are thinking too much? Because it's not in your hand, it is doing it automatically. So from here to shopping mall you will go. Nobody knows what will get attracted to your mind, which visual data or which sensory data or which audio data will go, because there is thousands of gigabytes of information is processed every day in your brain, but which will get your attention you don't know, and then it will make you take action on it. So tell me, is there any action which is under your control? You are just following the mind, isn't it? Whatever mind says, you believe it and you just simply follow it. But is your mind telling you the truth? So the meditation is that you have to experience all these happenings within the self structure, within the body structure, within the mind structure. This is called human engineering. How does my body function? How does my mind function? How does my energy function? Once you know, you can heal your body, you can heal your mind, you can heal your energy. What you got in this 2.5 kg brain is something phenomenal, something amazing. You do not even comprehend, you do not even know what kind of power you hold. You just take it for granted. Imagine this mind is the one which created all the technology you see in the world. Spacecraft, air conditioner, cars, amazing books, amazing houses, everything on this planet, whatever you see, that has not fell from the sky.
Human invented only.
It came from your mind. So anything which needs a physical expression in this world has to pass through the mind. This mind is a portal of unknown things to come into physical being. Without that, it cannot exist. And that tells you what kind of amazing power you hold in this brain. If you know how to really operate this thing, imagine what you can make out of it. So imagine all the medicines, all the healthcare, everything, where it came from. So if everything came from the mind, if I know how to apply it, can I not heal my body? So these are the real benefit of meditation. Peace and serenity and all those are side benefits. That's not what meditation is done for. Meditation reveals you the true nature of yourself, reveals you what true power you hold, and reveals to you how to use them. It's not magical powers. They are very simple powers which you can use to transform. Now, what is simple and what is very, very, very mystical is debatable, because for me, simple is the big. Like for me, living simple life is the most difficult thing. So that means simple life is a very, very big thing to achieve, isn't it? So these are the real benefits of meditation. Meditation is not the process or technique, it's a way of life. It's a quality of your being which has obscured by the clouds of your thoughts, hiding the sun. So it helps you discover your own power which you have. The biggest power is knowing that this mind is not your owner. You are the owner of the mind. And you can direct it the way you want it. And you are very skillful in young age to do that. Somehow you lost the ability. Because you know how in childhood or in your youth, you say, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, and I'll do this. And you'll use your mind to achieve that. Isn't it? You were directing the mind. That time mind was not making noise. But as you grew up, when you became adult, you saw that ability of directing mind reducing, and then mind takes over and it just does its own thing without your permission. Now 70,000 thoughts are happening every day in your head without your permission. And it's creating that illusion that you are that thing which is talking in head. Don't you feel that you are talking in the head? When you think, what happens? You feel you are talking in head. Are you getting what I'm saying? It's okay if you don't get it, that's okay. It's very nice of you.
Unhappy when it's negative.
The self-talk.
Yes, when it's
What is self-talk? You're talking inside, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
negative.
So you will be surprised to know that that's not you who talks inside.
No.
You'll know slowly. It's just the whatever data you have in your memory, it is going on its own, creating illusion that you are making choices and you are making the preferences based on but there is no control over it. Anything can trigger anything and your mind will say to do this thing or that thing or that thing. And it is continuous process. We have no control over it. So when you learn meditation, you have control over everything. And where is the key? In the present moment. Is there anything which exists beyond the present moment? By the way, we are meditating, you recognize that? I am trying to hold you in the present. So you are doing the meditation. So meditation is not something you do it always with the closed eyes. But you can. There are various ways you can be present. This is one of that way. You can have a hot shower and become present. When your mind is too busy, just have a very good warm shower or cold shower. You will immediately come to present moment. So that can be called like a shower meditation. So these are the skills we are going to learn in these 10 weeks. What all the things we can do which incorporates meditative quality in everything what I do. And the moment you become established into the presence, your body starts to heal. Because your stress goes out of the window, the insecurity goes out of the window, the fear goes out of the windows, and brain start to produce happy chemicals called dopamine, pushes into your body. So all the unpleasantness of body just goes out of the window. And you feel good. You feel good in your mind. You feel good in your body.
I know as you get older,
Sorry?
as you get older, I tend to find that my mind works more so as I get older,
Uh-huh.
and so I find sometimes it's quite difficult to get sleep
Mm-hmm.
because the mind's going like this, you
Mhm,
know,
mhm.
and as you said, sometimes it's good to have something like a shower. If you have a shower or a bath or something like that, you know, it helps to breathe it or something. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why, but
Yeah. That's what we are here to learn.
yeah.
So once you learn that,
Yeah,
what frees me from my constant thinking,
yeah,
you'll be better able to go to that state immediately.
yes. That's what I was sort of looking for.
So you are in the right place.
Yeah.
I have gone through 10 years of journey to different teacher, learning different techniques to finally know how simple it is.
Oh, right.
So that's why I said you came to right place, because you just saved 10 years of your life.
Yeah.
Because I went to various teachers, and each teacher
Yeah.
just taught me what he knew, and then it worked for me sometime. Then again the conditioned mind or the active mind comes up, and then again it doesn't work for me anymore. Then I have to go to find something more. So this conditioned mind kept looking for things,
Yeah.
like how you came today. So you came because your conditioned mind said, "Oh, what I am today is not enough,
Yeah.
or it's not this thing. I must find something." So this conditioned mind makes you keep doing these things over and over and over and over and over and over.
It does.
But fortunately, you came to a teacher who has already gone through that,
Oh, right. Good.
which can tell you that there is nothing you can do for sun to be sun.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just become aware of it. The beauty of human life is such a beautiful that all you have to do is just become aware of it. And it disappears because it's illusion. Your thoughts is an illusion. Is it real? Just close your eyes. Close your eyes and look at the thoughts. Did you see? What happened? What was there? Nothing, isn't it? When you try to look for thought, they disappear.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
They're not. They're not real.
Correct? Correct. So imagine like you're going in a dark and you see a snake.
Yes.
Okay? But when you put a torch on it, you see it's not a snake, it's just a rope lying down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, will you fear the rope? Do you have to do anything to protect yourself from the snake? No, because you just saw it's a rope.
Yeah.
Yes?
Just be aware of the fact that it's a rope.
Yeah. So your thought is that snake.
Yeah.
And what you just did now is put a torch on it. Close eyes, look at it. So you are putting the torch of your awareness to the thought. Let me see the thought. Let me see the snake. And you say, huh? It's nothing.
Yeah.
So now what you need to do?
Just live in present, and whenever
They understand what's happening?
if we just be in moment, and if we try to find the thoughts, they are not there because we are already
Yeah.
focused on the present.
So what do you need to do to get rid of thoughts? What do you need to do to save yourself from the snake?
Just have a torch or just be aware.
Once you saw it's a rope, it's a rope. You don't have to do anything. So can that snake trouble you anymore? It's that easy. So to keep looking at your thought and they disappear, and then you know that they are not real. So once I know my thoughts are not real, no matter what thought I get, can it make me disturbed?
No.
So that is what is going to happen from you today. None of your thought is going to make you any trouble to you anymore.
Yeah.
Because you just saw what is in that rope. Now thought will be there. That's a work of mind to work. It will do its work. Like body gets hungry, body needs bath. So same way mind will do its thing. But will it affect you now? So this is just a foundation. What it is? There's a big building now needs to be. It's so magical, you would not imagine what can you do with this. You can actually transform your life the way you want it. Whatever physical desires you have, whatever materialistic desire you have, whatever health desire you have, you can bend and change your reality with this. Now what else did you experience when you were looking at the thought? When we were looking at the sounds? What else you were experiencing? Did you see the subject and object experience? That there is something which looks at something? So when you looked at something, when you looked at your thought, what happened? Who's looking at whom? Who is the subject and who is the object? Are they one or are they two?
They both
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah. So there is one who is looking, and then there is one which is happening. Yes. So when you looked at the body sensation, so there was one or two? Two. So there is one who looks, and then there is one who is get looked at. So there is a subject who's the subject we are looking at. Sorry, the subject who looks at, and there is the object. In this case, is the body. Okay. So, are you the body or are you the subject which looks at it?
I'm looking
Isn't it?
at it.
What does that tells you? That you are not this body
Yeah, that's right.
and you are not this mind.
Yeah.
You understand?
Like basically we are the subject, our body is the subject, and
No. Body is the object. Subject is the one who is looking at it.
Sensation, that's
Yep, sensation, sounds, isn't it? Taste. So now you got to know that you can stand apart from the bodily and mental experience. So there is this subject, and I am not teaching you any philosophy.
No.
I am saying experience it. Now you close your eyes and feel the sensation in your body. Become aware of the subject and become aware of the object. It's your actual experience in this moment, yes or no? See, try. Close your eyes and feel the air condition blowing on your face, on your body. So there is the one who is looking at the body and the sensation. Are they one or two?
Two.
Yeah.
Me and
There is a me,
the rest is the me. And then
Yeah.
there's
the body.
the body. Yeah.
So in other sense, the subject is me and object is the body. But till today, you thought you are the body.
That's true. Yeah.
till today you thought you are the mind. So your experience of your day-to-day life was very painful because any pain in your body you thought you are having pain. But in fact, you are not having pain, the body was having pain. And you are the subject which was looking at it, the body which is having pain. Can you have pain? Or you can be aware of the pain which is happening in the body,
I'm aware of the pain.
which is happening in the body. So you have immediately created distance between you, this is me here, this is my body here, this is me here, this is my mind here. Now the separation has happened. When you stand apart from your body and mind, you can handle them properly. There is a distance now. When they are mixed up with each other, you don't know what to do. So all this, what we are discussing here, it came from your own experience, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or did it came from all the books?
I think often what you do is if you feel something wrong with your body, you usually end up taking a medication or something.
Yep.
Yeah. And thinking
So it's all
yeah.
and it's all happening automatically.
Yeah.
You have no power on it.
Yeah.
So body has its own pains.
Yes.
The mind, it becomes friend with the mind.
Yeah.
And they have worked out this solution, cause and effect formula.
Yeah.
Something happens, the mind says do this, body goes and does this.
Yeah.
So they are the own doctor, own treatment, own everything.
Yeah.
You being a subject just thinking what the hell is going on. Isn't it? So the beauty of this is, once we start to learn this more and more and more, to stand apart, the pain or any discomfort doesn't remain personal.
I think it will take time to learn that though.
The cloud is saying
Yeah.
it's going to take time for sun to be sun. Is that true? Do you understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I wouldn't say it probably is. I don't know.
That's beautiful. We'll see. Just say I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this.
Yeah.
I don't know. This place called I don't know is the most beautiful place.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Really, it's like a child's place. You ask child
Yeah.
any question, he says I don't know. So when you say I don't know, means you are open to the possibility of knowing.
Yeah, that's true.
The problem happens when you know too much.
Yes. Yes. When you try to assume something. Yeah.
So I don't know is called beginner's mind. When you can receive many things. That's why always this is the best state of mind, is to remain in a state of not knowing. But I don't know. In that not knowing, you are in a surrender mode. And then there is so much in the play, it comes to help you. This is not only you, there are 1,000 different things are working to run this whole entire earth. Not only your mind is working, isn't it? So there is this small finite mind in individuals, and then there is a big mind which we call universal mind, which rotates the earth. There's a huge intelligence happening. The trees are growing, the rain is falling in a perfect way, so that a life on planet can sustain itself. It's not easy, no?
No.
If it is goes little bit, if it mistakes itself even a fraction of second, the earth will burn.
Yeah.
If it just rotates a little bit differently in a different axis, it will go closer to sun and it will burn everything up. So what a precision of a universal mind which is running everything. It's not happening automatically. You look at the beautiful flower. Can you make it? Can your mind make it? Isn't it? So many, the trees, see the big trees? They come out of this small seed.
Yeah.
How is that possible? Does seed or tree do anything to become a big tree? There is a vast intelligence at the play. This room feels like empty. But if I bring a television here and tune it, you can see 10,000 channels. And they are happening across the world. Now those 10,000 channels is here or not? But you just can't see it because you don't have that instrument which has that frequency. So imagine if only by human mind you have that many frequencies to play something which is happening 10,000 mile apart. Imagine what will be the frequencies of the big mind in this room and what can you achieve. You know all the invention you talk about? The light, the air conditioner, the Albert Einstein, the Newton, everyone who has invented, do you think that they invented something? They were just available to that frequency at that moment. And then they downloaded all these inventions. And then they just expresses themselves. So that kind of power you are talking about, meditation is not just to make you peaceful and blissful. That's a very small thing because that's your own nature. But meditation is something so beautiful that can transform everything. Your experience of everyday life, the pain, the mind, everything gives way to you to explore wonderful things. Your body, the moment you have pain, just say, I'm the observer of the pain. The body is having pain, see what happens. Try to distance yourself from objective experience and remain as a subject and see what happens. So this is all practice you will do. And now calling practice is also a wrong thing because there's nothing called practice. It's just becoming aware, isn't it? You cannot do anything to snake and rope. You just become aware that it's not snake, it's rope. And the fear goes away. Same way, you just become aware that I am not this mind, I am not this body. And all the problems I have in my life, they are either related to body or related to mind. None of them related to me. I am just renting the place. But that does not mean that you will not look after the rented place. You have to look after rented place because you are living there. So you have to make sure that it's neat, it's clean, it's livable. So that's your job, to keep coming here every week to clean your, and I'll help you to clean your rented place. And from tomorrow, you'll just be aware that I am not the snake, I am the rope.
Yes.
The mind is not the snake, it's just a rope. Mind has no problem. I am the sun, and cloud doesn't have any power on me. They can obscure my sunlight for time being, but it's temporary. Okay, close your eyes. Again, one more time. So this is the basic of meditation, and then from next week we'll go more deeper and deeper. Now simply sit and become aware of all the happenings in this moment. And resist nothing. Let everything happen. Even the thought comes, let them come. There's no problem if thought comes. Just simply investigate what all things are happening. You might feel that the breath is coming and going. You might hear different sounds. Anything which is happening. So this is called being intimate with the present moment. And the knowing. And simply observation. No commentary is needed. No comments is needed. Simply what I am feeling now. What I am hearing now. What I am seeing now. Where is the peace? Where is the silence? And you'll be surprised that everything is here and now. Every sound is born from the silence. It intensifies, and again dies down into silence. So the sounds are not permanent. The silence is always permanent. And you are that silence. It's not somewhere outside. In you, everything is happening. You are that presence. You cannot be present. You are the presence. Know that you are the presence and everything is happening in your presence. The sounds are coming, sounds are going. The sensations are coming and sensations are going. Breath is coming and breath is going. And you are standing behind all the experiences as a subject, having experience of everything. There is nothing needed to be done. Simply knowing that I am the one who experiences body. I am the one who experiences all the sound. I am the one who experiences all the thoughts, but I am none of that. Slowly, open your eyes. Now, whatever you just did, do it with eyes open. Okay, so what does that tell you? That you can do that with eyes open as well.
Yeah, the difference is that your eyes are working now.
That's
You
okay.
can see things,
That's okay.
Yeah,
But that's what we want to do. I can look at you
yeah.
and still I can observe just. I can observe the sounds going, I can observe the sensation happening with my eyes open. The reason we had to practice that, because you can't keep your eyes shut all the time,
No.
isn't it? Because you are working, and we want to develop this faculty where I'm anchored in present all the time.
Yeah.
And most of the times my eyes are open. So when you're working, when you're cooking, when you're sweeping, when you're doing house chores, so I want you to train yourself to develop this faculty where you simply observe and do your things. You can't just sit 7 hours here with eyes closed. That's how not the life will work, isn't it? And that's not what we want, because we are learning this so that we can have a wonderful life with our family. We should be able to enjoy our kids' house, whatever we work hard for. That's why doing these things with eyes open is very, very important. And there is actually nothing needed to be done. You simply become aware of what's happening in this moment with eyes open. That's it. The things are already happening. The sounds are already happening. The breath is already happening. The sensation is already happening. You are not doing anything. You're simply becoming aware, like you became aware that that's not snake, that was the rope. You just put a torch of awareness. So you just now put a torch on awareness. So wherever your attention goes, your energy flows. So till today, your attention was towards the sound, not towards the silence. But now today, you know, every sound comes out of silence and goes back to the silence. What is left is silence. And that silence is experience of me. That means I am the silence. I am the peace. The thought arises and thought subsides. What is left? When thought comes, thought goes. What is left? That's you, isn't it? The thought arises in you and thought subsides in you. What is left is the peace. That's you. This is not any philosophical understanding. You can close your eyes and experience it anytime you want. And that's what you will be doing this week. You will be keep coming back. You will be keep going, first with eyes closed. Investigate what is happening in this moment. Do not label it. Do not comment on it. Simply let it happen. You don't have to sit 1 hour. Just do 5 minutes, 10 times. Let it grow on you gradually. We are not in rush. Because there is nothing. Sun is already there. It's just the conditioned mind, which is the clouds. They will go automatically. And your healing will start immediately. Whatever problem, physical, mental you are facing, they will start to lose the grip on you. They will not, from today onwards itself, the intensity of your problems will reduce greatly. And it will be your own experience. Because now you know that you are not this body, you are not this mind. And all the problems belong to body or mind. But please do not say who you are, because I know from people from India has a lot of baggage of who they are. Some people say I'm soul, some people say I'm this, I'm that. Just say I don't know. What do you say? Isn't it? Like how you know now things, that you have reached to a stage where you know that I am not this body. That much I know, because I experience that there is an object and there is a subject. That's my experience. So I can definitely say I am not the body. And I had an experience of my mind. So I can definitely say I am not the mind. But I do not have experience of myself. So usually people will say, myself, I am a soul. But no, You say, I don't know who I am until I have a direct experience of myself. Till that time you just say, I don't know. So someday you will get a direct experience of yourself. So then all the confusion will be gone. You will know this is mind, this is body, and this is me. And that day will be your new birth. So there are two births in this human lifetime. One is the birth of this body from mother's womb, and then one is your birth out of this body. All right. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the class, and we are going on this amazing journey of self-discovery, and there's a lot of things waiting for you. Okay? If you have any question, you can ask now. Everything seems very clear, isn't it? It's self-explanatory, isn't it? Always remember, any teaching which is experiential, it stays with you. Nobody can undo your experience. Any philosophical teaching doesn't change anything. That's why I let you do it first, experience, then how things are happening, what is the mechanics, how the mind is working, how the body is working. And then again we try it, and then again we talk about it, again we try it, again we talk about it, till the time the distance becomes permanent. Alright? Thank you so much. I'll see you next week.